question that broke everything open. I went looking for answers myself. What I found changed everything. What I discovered, and why it broke everything. What that double life actually looks like from the inside. The first person I told. And what happened in that moment. The reactions that broke me. And the ones that saved me. You are not alone. Stay. The conversation has just begun. After that prayer, I didn't leave Islam the next day. I did something harder. I stayed. And I pretended. Friday prayers, Ramadan, family gatherings. I said the right words, I made the right gestures. But inside, I was already somewhere else. The loneliest feeling in the world, Baidi, isn't being alone. It's being surrounded by people who love you and knowing they don't know you. I carried that for years. Maybe you're carrying it right now. There was one question I could never ask out loud, not because it was forbidden, but because I already knew. The room would go silent, and everyone would look at me like I was the problem. The question was simple. If God is merciful, why does he need my fear? I searched for an answer. I asked a sheikh once. He said, "Some questions come from shaitan, don't follow them." That was the moment I realized in the faith that fears questions isn't faith, it's control. I started searching alone, no sheikh, no guidance, just me and the internet at 2 a.m. I read everything. Apologetics, atheism, philosophy, ex-Muslim stories, people who asked the same questions and never found their way back. But for the first time in my life, and I didn't feel crazy. But the more I read, the more I realized something nobody ever told me. The answers existed. They had always existed. I just wasn't allowed to look for them. And then I found one answer that I desperately wished I had never found. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. I found the answer I was looking for, and I wished I hadn't. It wasn't one thing. It was 100 small things that suddenly made sense all at once. Historical facts they never taught me in mosque. Verses I had recited 1,000 times that meant something completely different when I read them alone. I remember sitting there, staring at the screen, and thinking, if this is true, then everything I built my life on was a lie. I closed the laptop. I made wudu. I prayed, not because I believed, but because I was terrified of what would happen if I stopped. That night, I lived 2 lives in the same body. Let me tell you what a double life actually looks like. Morning. You wake up. Your mum asks if you prayed.